what have you thought of Dillon Gabriel's play as of late? I watch him, and I got to be honest, Jake, I'm just not seeing it.
I don't think he's playing very well. I think he's missing things he needs to find within the structure. He doesn't play with the anticipation I would have hoped for. And there are elements of being a young quarterback, especially a guy taken in the mid rounds, that means you're a flawed prospect, that are gonna happen, right? Those are going to be um, those things I just talked about, right? You don't anticipate things well, you're not seeing the game, it's very fast. It's little things like that add up as a young guy trying to solve it on the fly, right? Code coverage or moving, rotating, pre to post, all those elements. But where I'm concerned is the things that you thought he would be good at, the mechanics of the position, the little details of the offense, getting everything where they're supposed to be, avoiding mistakes in the logistical part of the offense. And then obviously the biggest part of something for a guy his size is like the accuracy hasn't been good enough either. So he's struggling in a way I would expect him to struggle. And I think a lot of people say he's not turning the ball over. And yeah, sure, if you look at like a box score, you'll see that he's not turning the ball over. But if you look at turnover worthy plays that have an opportunity to be a turnover, um, he's got quite a few of those. And like, I think judging a quarterback by plays that are like if I throw the football right to a linebacker and he drops it, it's not an interception. And if you don't watch the game, you don't even know it happened. But that's a turnover worthy play. And there are these turnover worthy plays that are happening for him at a high rate that are making it appear on the surface better than what it really is. So I don't think he's playing particularly well. He's certainly not gotten any better from when he started. And I've seen worse. Let me be clear about that. Some people are like, it's the worst I've ever. No, we've sat through Dorian Thompson Robinson. Like, no offense to that young man, but that was some awful stuff. We've sat through worse. So I know we're being hyperbolic for the sake of the moment, but he's not playing well enough that I wouldn't be inclined to look around and say, like, okay, well, at some point here, what does Shador have? How does he perform? And some of that.